If prostitution is so bad, why is it so rampant? I mean, people try to repress sex, but damn, they got a lot of hourly motels here. Somebody's going.
I turned tricks because at the time I had no other options. I didn't know what else to do.
I chose to make a film about prostitution because I saw an undercover sting. I used to work in news, and one day we ran a story about this undercover sting on prostitutes. And the first thing I noticed was in the news story, the women kept being referred to as prostitutes, not women. And that already created a type of thought and an idea of who these women were. You know, nobody ever just talked to those women. No one ever asked those women why did they choose this lifestyle.
It doesn't matter who gets who. They all got money they're ready to spend. And if we do this thing right, they will be back.
The first time I ever heard a person, actually a woman, accuse me of being misogynistic or glorifying prostitution, I was shocked. I mean, really, I was shocked. I was like, does this not happen? Do women not have sex for money willingly, with consent, with not being raped, not having a gun forced to their head, not being forced into human trafficking? This other side of this debate, of this lifestyle, there are women who actually consent to do this. Do all of them get out of the business? Are all of them apologetic about what they do? No.
What's amazing to me is how people always put themselves at the helm of some movement. How many of them women been hookers? But how many of them have lived that life? Am I pro-prostitution or am I against it? That ain't really nobody's business. What I'm saying is, if I haven't walked in that person's shoes, I'm certainly not in a position to judge him. And even if I have done that, I can't speak for them. Who the hell am I to tell a person what to do with their body? I can have empathy if a woman can't do any better, if she's doing this out of inability or she's ignorant. I can have empathy for her. But I'm not going to judge that one way or the other. And I kind of abhor people that do that too. I don't trust people that do that.
Playing tricks and turning tricks. There's no difference, really. It's a magician's game, baby. The nature of business.
I think it is very naive, and I think it is very short-sighted to assume because a light is shown that actually humanizes these women and humanizes what they do and their decisions. I think it's very short-sighted to see that as glorification because it is not suppression. It is not censorship.
They can say what they want. You ain't gonna stop that. It's not the world's oldest profession for nothing. It's there because it provides a need and an outlet.
You don't have to get out here and do what you do. I've been doing what you do since I was 15, and I realized that you couldn't hold on to a penny you made.
They don't have good guys and bad guys. They just project life as it is. And there's no moral to the story because there are no morals. Morals are some created, invented things. There's no such thing. Whoever has the power creates the morals. And they also violate the morals also. So, I mean, that's just the way life is. But I never saw a movie that really told that story from those women's point of view. They were always exploited, murdered, weak. I mean, like they would kind of look down on even in the way that they were portrayed in all of the movies. I didn't see. I can't call up one where they were uplifted.
I envisioned this film was going to be about this lewd, really ghetto film about prostitutes. And I kind of interpreted that everybody who hears about the title Tricks is going to think the same thing. So I'm thinking, like, when I read it, I loved it. And so I was thinking it would be so fun to do a film that people think they're going to hate, but when they see it, they just fall in love with it and all of the characters in it.
Those stories are real, and it's amazing after screenings to kind of talk to people and hear them say, well, you know, you sound so educated. You know, I never, couldn't believe that you were, and I said, well, but wait a minute. That's what the story is about, is, drop your perceptions about what a prostitute looks like or where she comes from, because she is the woman next door. She's the woman down the street. She's someone, you know, that you could be sitting next to at church who, you know, yesterday had to go pay her light bill doing what she had to do to survive.
Has anyone ever done a film that actually explored their motivations about why they got into the lifestyle, and not so much about why they got out of it, but why they chose to stay in it?